everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are taking care of our level 40 blacksmithing quest. Before we get started, let's go ahead and make sure we've eaten some crafting food. What crafting food do we have? Any? Do we not? We don't have any crafting food. Oh dear. We'll probably make some soon when we get to Culinarian, which should be soon. Hello there, Brithale. Forge Master Brithale needs an able blacksmith to set an example. You know, Satora, the contracts you've helped the guild secure ought to make us a fortune. If we can find the hands to keep up with demand, that is. What a name you've made for yourself in the process. You've got your head in the forge, so you don't hear what I do. All over the ports I hear the chatter of sailors and merchants extolling the fabled wares from Satora's forge, and I assure you they ain't alone. Hells, it's gone to the point where half your fellow smithies are asking that ye forge their smithing tools, as if you've time to make them one by one. So I told them the most they could hope for would be one wrapped crowsbeak hammer, a true example of shining excellence to which all of its kind would be held. What say you, lass? Reckon you can do your forge mates this favor? Wow, we have gotten popular apparently. Concerning. I don't. That much popularity might be overwhelming a little bit with how much else we have to do. Alright, we are making a wrapped crowsbeak hammer. To make that, we're going to need one steel ingot, one boar leather, and one steel crowsbeak hammer. And where are those steel crowsbeak hammers? Right here, we're going to need an oak lumber, a steel ingot, and a linseed oil. Alright, you know what? Let's just go through the whole crafting log. So, starting from, I guess, roughly scratch, we will need, as carpenter, no, I'm not giving him the wrapped crowsbeak hammer that I have on my blacksmith. Thank you, though. Let's see. As carpenter, we're going to need to make ourselves one oak lumber. As a blacksmith, we are going to need to make 2 steel ingots, it looks like. After that, we're going to switch over to leatherworker and make 1 boar leather. Come on, trying to change my classes here. Alright, 1 boar leather. Next up, as a weaver, we're going to need to make ourselves 1 cotton yarn. There's the cotton yarn. Then 1 dew thread. Then 1 undyed velveteen. Next up, as an alchemist, we will make 1 linseed oil, which is going to be level 29. There it is. Alright, now that we have all of that, we can finally go ahead and make what we need to deliver. Alright, so first, the crowsbeak hammer. We'll just go ahead and quick craft it, not the biggest deal. And we'll do a manual craft to make sure we get the best wrapped crowsbeak hammer imaginable. And yeah, we'll use the regular quality materials. Oh, we picked up Byregod's Blessing at some point. I'm gonna move that over to right side, right D-pad. That's where I usually like to have Byregod's Blessing. Very nice ability for finishing up improving the quality, because it converts all of your improved, God, brain not working. Converts your inner quiet effects, that's what it's called, into extra quality. Alright, Brithale, I bring you the hammer. All I'm asking for is a single wrapped crowsbeak hammer. Of the finest quality, of course, so I can show your fellow smithies how it's done. I got it! It should be right in here. By Bayergod's beard, who'd have thought that the brutish tools of force could possess such beauty? The hammer's claw evokes the elegance and ruthless efficiency of a golden beak plucking worms from the ground. And it's flawlessly counterbalanced asymmetrically by the face. Not in me wildest fortune fantasies could I ever envision laying hands or eyes on such a perfect hammer. Hells, I reckon it's too perfect to show to that lot. To look upon the daunting heights of such peak perfection would surely discourage even the boldest of budding blacksmiths. On the other hand, it ought to put those uppity smitties in their place. Besides, it'd be a crime to keep this hammer hidden away from the world. With any luck, it'll serve as inspiration to your forge mates, and maybe even motivate one to follow in your footsteps. I feel like you may be overselling it just a little bit, Brithel, but thank you, I guess? Okay, none of these clothes are going to be upgrades, so we'll grab the elegant silver piece. This is probably going to be a downgrade. Yeah, that's a significant downgrade. Alright, I will take the money. And let's get working on our crafting log for the day. So, to get started, in terms of crystals, we are going to need 477 fire shards, 198 wind shards, 205 earth shards, 41 water shards, and 2 fire crystals, it looks like. Once we have all of those, we can get to work on the actual gathering for our crafting. Let's see. From fishing over in Costa del Sol, we can fish up 4 silver sharks. Over in the Golden Bazaar down in in Central Thanalan, we can get 4 hammerhead sharks by fishing. In the East Shroud, we can use our botany. Ooh, actually, we cannot get those yet. Those are level 50 gatherings, so they are outside of our scope for the time being. But if you do want to go outside of our current level scope that I'm sticking to, East Shroud, botany, 18 rosewood logs, and 1 rosewood branch. There's going to be a few things, more than a few things, that we're not able to craft today just because it's expecting us to get level 50 gathering, and we're not quite there yet. In the South Shroud, we can use our botany for 6 walnut logs, 11 oak logs, 2 flax, and mine up 5 black alumine. In Eastern Lenosia, we can use our botany for 51 mahogany logs. Upper Lenosia, we can use mining for 2 siltstone. 16 electrum ore, finally making use of that, and 6 brimstone. In Western Thanalan, we can mine up 1 zinc ore, 40 iron ore, and 2 copper ore. In Eastern Thanalan, we can mine up 2 wyvern obsidian, 6 saltpeter, and 6 alumine. After that, it's off to Southern Thanalan, where we can mine up 66 mithril ore and 3 bomb ash. In Northern Thanalan, these are going to be level 50 gatherings, so I have not done them yet. We'll get to those at a later time. But if you want to get them now, level 50 gathering in Northern Thanalan. With mining, you can get 68 cobalt ore and 7 basilisk eggs. Next up, the last thing we're gathering and not fighting enemies for is... in Kurthis, we can mine up 1 jade. Alright, next up from enemies, we can get 2 raptor skins from velociraptors in Outer Lenosia or grass raptors in Eastern Lenosia over by Wineport. Just 2 raptor skins. Pisces skins you can get from Pisces over by Little Alamigo in Southern Thanalan. And you need 3 Pisces skins. Boar hides. We can get 5 boar hides from boars up in the East Shroud in the Bramble Patch. 5 boar hides, that is. One old goat skin from Myotragus Billies and Nannies over in Eastern Thanolin, and 9 old goat horns from the same enemies. Once we have that, we can get onto our pre-crafting, where we are going to need to make... Oh dear, I'm out of I don't have any basilisk whetstones, right, because I haven't gotten any basilisk eggs. Fair enough. Haven't gotten any cobalt, so have to skip a lot of the cobalt stuff. Anyways, for pre-craft, as a carpenter, we can make 2 walnut lumber, 3 oak lumber, 17 mahogany lumber, and if you've got the rosewood logs, you can make 6 rosewood lumber. As a blacksmith, we can make 3 steel ingots, 22 mithril ingots, 3 mithril rivets, and if you got the cobalt, you can make 33 cobalt ingots. As a goldsmith, we can make 1 brass ingot, and 1 siltstone whetstone. If you got the basilisk eggs, you can make 7 basilisk whetstones. And we can also make 1 jadeite. Beyond what we've done so far for goldsmith, we can make 4 electrum ingots, which I should probably go ahead and take care of right now. Yeah, let's take care of getting those electrum ingots. And that is going to be level 42. There you are. Are we getting another... It seems like it may have been a DM and not a direct invite, so that's at least not a direct invite. Alright, let's make ourselves these electrum ingots. Beautiful. There's 1, just need to make 3 more. Alright, next up, as a leather worker, we can make 1 old goat leather, 5 boar leather, 3 Pisces leather, and then a new type of leather that we have not made before. We need 2 raptor leather. There we are, raptor leather done. I'll need to make 1 more. Next up, as an alchemist, we can make 1 linseed oil, 4 horn glue, 2 black fire sand, and another new item that we have not made before. At level 41, shark oil from those sharks that we picked up. Alright, let's crush these sharks into oil. We'll need 4 shark oil in total. If you went ahead and picked up the cobalt, you should also be able to, / need to make... Ooh, we're gonna be able to finish this, right? Yep, okay. If you picked up the cobalt, you will also want to make 1 cobalt cross-peen hammer, which is in our crafting list already for blacksmith, as well as 2 cobalt rivets. Again, an item that's in our craft list, but I'm not going to be able to get to. Once we have all of that, the only things left are buying from the junkmongers up in Upper Lenosia, at Memorune's Trading Post and Jijarune's Trading Post, 1 blunt goblin scimitar, and 1 blunt goblin longsword. Once you have those, you should be able to make everything remaining on the list. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my crafting off screen. And I will meet everyone back next time as we continue the main story with the Rose and the Unicorn as we investigate potential heretics in House Helenar. I'll see everyone next time for that.